volume down. Okay. I think we're live. You guys let me know. Cool, I think we're good. Hi guys. Okay, we're here. Hello, hello. I thought the chat was coming in from my last live stream. I was like so confused. Hello, you guys. We are going live today for the Indiana Fever. It still feels early to me. Indiana Fever versus Las Vegas Aces game, which starts in like 12 minutes, 2 p.m. my time. Hello, everyone. Make sure that you do your roll call. Let me know where you are from. We are starting the game in 12 minutes, but I wanted to jump on a little bit early and just say what's up. Just Jules said, I'll be popping in and out as I'm a moderator for another podcast, but thank you for giving us your side of the story. Thank you. Yes. Feel free, come in and out. I know that there's a lot of other creators that also go live during the Fever game, so definitely like show them some love too. Bounce around. Our watch party for the most part is normally pretty chill, if you guys know. Like normally it's pretty chill unless something like pops off and gets crazy. But yeah. Skittle Monster watch party. Yeah, Ronald. Actually, we're being super healthy today on this Sunday. I have some green juice. From Long Beach, Nigeria, North Carolina, 8 p.m. in the UK. Let's go. New Mexico here. From Houston, Illinois, Texas. I'm also in Texas. What's up? I'm seeing all these comments flooding in. Stern, thank you so much for the super chat already. We are just getting started. Can you imagine any other league the pregame show gets delayed by cornball? Wait, is that what they're playing right now? I just turned on ESPN. Is that what was going on? I'm assuming you're saying like cornhole, right? Is there professional cornhole? Yeah, that might be it. Oh, it is. Yeah, because they're holding up their trophies. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Western Kentucky, Philippines, Chicago and Houston, Arkansas, New Jersey, watching from Indiana. Also, you guys, I'm wearing my Fever t-shirt today. I feel like this is a big one because Asia Wilson was also out. Oh, Golden God, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I always listen to you instead of the TV announcers. I will be at the Fever vs. Wings game on Friday, and I will try to be in your chat during the game. Well, that would be amazing. So definitely, we have also had people in chat who are like actually live at the game chatting, and that's always fun. You kind of like give us the vibe of what's going on. Denver, Iowa, Vancouver, Tennessee, Maine, Disney World. Fun. Indiana, Hungary. So cool. Uganda. Oh my gosh. All around the world. Also another super chat. Oh my gosh. Keith, thank you so much. Thank you. Albert, also, thank you so much. Wow, it's so kind. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Albert. Thank you so much for the super chat. Also, you guys, if you see super chats and I miss them, please let me know because sometimes the chat's going by so quickly. And also make sure that you show everybody love who gives super chat. Make sure that you go in there and thumbs up their chat because it is very, very kind of you guys and not necessary at all. Please do not feel obligated, like so unnecessary, but also very kind. I just love to see you guys chatting along and hanging out with me because we do have a pretty fun time, which reminds me, I should tweet out that we are live because I always forget to do that. And it is a Sunday and we have a big day of basketball today. We have the Fever versus Aces and then, excuse me, there's like a couple other WNBA games as well that are on at the same time. But then of course we have game 7 of the NBA Finals coming on later tonight also. But thank you guys so much, everybody, for tuning in. Rafine said ESPN isn't even showing WNBA Countdown. Yeah, it's weird. I don't have WNBA Countdown on mine as well. It was like some weird other sport, but I wasn't even paying attention to it. So hopefully I'm on the right channel. But it says ACL Pro Signature 5. Like that's what they're showing right now. And then the Game 7 of the finals is on tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Let me know. Actually, I'm going to do a quick poll unrelated to the WNBA, but who wins Game 7? Because I know a lot of you guys who are Fever fans are also Pacer fans. So let me know. Starting the poll right now. Perfect. Yeah, so none of you guys are seeing the poll, the countdown on ESPN. Dino said, go Pacers, cheering from the Philippines. I love the flags too. The UK flag. So how do we expect this to go considering they lost to the Valkyries? I think they'll bounce back. I think it was just an off night. Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You said, one door closes, another opens, all the best. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. We are good. We are so good, you guys. I appreciate all the overwhelming support with the craziness that happened this week. But definitely today I want to focus on the games. But I very, very much, I saw all your comments, tweets, all the things. I very much appreciate it. So we are going to continue building up courtside and move from there. Luchito, wow, thank you so much. Hi, Rach. Here from Buenos Aires. I'm saying that correctly. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Love your content. Thanks for talking about the W. Go Fever, but also go Asia today, LOL. Yeah, honestly, the best thing for the league today is for Caitlin and Asia to both have great games, which I would assume that both of them would definitely come to play today because we all want to see that matchup. I mean, not like they guard each other, but you know what I mean. Diddy Must, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I believe Jamba Juice, Starbucks, and Dutch Brothers all take super chat cash. All right, you guys. Take super chat cash. Thank you for the super chat. Also, you guys, I just want to let you know, totally fine to do super chats, but if there's, I don't want to create any more drama than what I already had this week. And so if you guys have questions about anything of the drama this week, then definitely just watch my last video. Everything that I needed to say, any questions that needed to be answered, anything that needs to be cleared up is in that video, and I'm not going to be talking about it anymore. So definitely just refer to that. And then if there's super chats that I feel are just could possibly stir up more drama, I'll thank you for the super chat, but probably won't read it live. So hopefully you guys can understand that. We don't need any more drama. We don't need any more anything. And that's that. So if you have questions or anything, just refer to my last video. Okay, cool. But it does seem like, you guys, that ESPN is finally doing their, what's it called? Countdown, WNBA countdown video. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys are saying the Pacers. So many of you are saying the Pacers. 81% to OKC's 19. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit on this so I can see what's going on, because Asia did have a concussion and she was out for a little while. Monty Panda said, are you going to reveal your WNBA All-Star picks? I actually voted a few times because you can. This is crazy, but I tried it because I was so curious, you guys. If you guys are doing All-Star voting, you can just make up an email and it will work. So, you could put in any random email and it will work. Oh, Ask About, I'm so sorry. I missed your super chat. Thank you so much. We need a cool nickname for you. Deadly Demita. Oh my gosh. Am I deadly? That's kind of scary. It's kind of a scary nickname. Oh wow, another super chat. You guys are really kind, and we literally just kicked this off. Hopefully this is a super fun, super chill Sunday super chat. Sunday super chat watch party. You guys don't need a super chat. Okay, wait. Dream night, $20. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Rachel, for all that you do. You're my top YouTuber for Fever's commentary. Let's go. As far as the drama, don't sweat it. You seem like someone who would try to. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah. I've told you guys a million times, I'm like not for, like, we don't need any extra drama. There's enough drama just in life when you're, just living. Tim, also, thank you so much. Gosh, you guys. Thank you. Tim said, thank you for being a classy professional and your detailed feedback. Go Pacers and CC. Yes, make sure that you guys show some love to the super chats as well. And I will try to, I don't know, I feel like a broken record, but I want to make sure that you guys know literally how much I appreciate all the support and love on courtside, like across the board, the views, the subscriptions, likes, all the things. You guys have been so amazing. So whether you're super chatting or not, I appreciate every single last one of you that is here. So go Fever. Cray Cray IRL says, I don't have ESPN. Oh, darn. Okay. Well, yeah. Also, to let you guys know, if this is your first time ever in one of my watch parties, I cannot show you guys the game here on screen. So we do have to watch it on our own devices. I watch it on my iPad right here, but we watch it on our own devices and then we just kind of chat about it. You guys let me know, like, your thoughts, all the things. We literally just talk about anything. We just watch it together. So definitely turn on ESPN if you have it, watch it there. And then for those of you who don't have it, I'll try to commentate the best I can, but I don't really do play-by-play in these watch parties. So Shadow7777, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Rachel, do a poll. Oh yeah, we should do a poll on who we think's gonna win. Who will win, Fever or Aces? Let's go. Kurt, you're back. Thank you. Make sure to tweet you were live. Thank you so much. I was just about to tweet that I was live and then I got distracted per usual because I did. Oh, hold on, you guys. I have to make sure that this live stream, let me see. Okay. Also, you guys, once the game gets going, I will also put up the box scores so you guys can follow along on the screen there. But normally it just takes a second before I can put the box scores up. So give me 1 second. I'm missing super chats. Ask-A-Bum, thank you so much. I bet the Hawkeyes would let you announce for them. In Iowa, that'd be crazy. Thunderhawk, thank you so much. In Vegas for the Fever and Aces, and of course the Pacers win here in Vegas on my vacation. Oh, so you are in Vegas. Sick. Is it hot there? For those of you guys who are possibly in Vegas or at the game today, let me know how hot it is. It's getting quite hot here already in Texas. Oh my gosh. Iron said Asia zebra outfit. You know Vegas is getting the whistle today. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Asia always comes with the fits. Like, she is one of those. And except for last season, I think, was it during the playoffs? I forget when it was that she stopped like doing her fits and did just Asia's white tee. She was like only wearing a white t-shirt because I think they were losing. I don't know. For some reason, she did that to try to like lock in. Zeke said you should broadcast for the Spurs. I actually do their media day every year. So I get to interview like all the players on the Spurs. That's why I have like quite a bit of content with Victor Wembanyama. But before I forget, once again, let me tweet this out so we can get rolling. Oh, Rebecca Lobo's on the call. Fun. I like her. All right, let me share this link, copy link, and let me tweet. Mary said, will you be showing the live game or just talking? I will just be talking about the game. I'll be, like commentating on it. Not necessarily play by play. I'm not able on YouTube to share the game to you guys because it's an ESPN property. So this live stream would get taken down pretty quickly. So that's why we all have to kind of like watch it on our own screen and then we just hang out here. It's kind of like, yeah, like we're hanging out watching the game together. All right, let me put this live up, this link up. Perfect. Okay, tweets up. Thank you for all the reminders. Who cares said, oh, now you forgot to tweet. All right. They have the, what are those called? The towels that they spin around? What are they called? Like they are called something specific in, like when they have them at NBA games. Am I tripping? Like the terrible towel. There's something. David, watching from Scotland. People are saying, what's wrong with the Aces? Am I the only one who didn't think the Aces were going to be as good as they've been in previous seasons this season? All right, we are tipped off, you guys. Starters remain the same for the Indiana Fever. Caitlin, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. It looks like Jackie Young's going to guard Caitlin and then Aaliyah Boston to the basket. So Asia's on the floor. Chelsea Gray's on the floor. And Jackie Young also. Raphael, thank you so much. Thank you for the rally towel. Yeah. That's what it's called. Thank you. Yeah, the rally towel. Raphael, thank you. Caitlin to the no call. Caitlin had a really rough game last game, so she's probably going to want to get going early. And that was something probably last game. If she would have been more in her groove, the Indiana Fever wouldn't have lost. I'm not saying I'm putting that entire loss on her specifically, but I'm sure she knows that if she played better, they probably would have won. Looks like it's going to be Aaliyah Boston and Asia Wilson on one another. A lot of people are saying they don't want the Aces special whistle. Oh, good cut. Lexi is probably the best cutter on this team, and I feel like it's so underrated. And she gets the ball quite a bit as well, like from Caitlin. I feel like Caitlin sees her quite a bit, but there are other times I'm like watching her cut and she is wide open. She gets those like sneaky backdoor cuts. Caitlin for three. She couldn't hit any last game as well. I'm going to turn this up just the tiniest bit. If my volume, steal by Caitlin, Natasha Howard's running the court, nice little dish, fast break layup. If my volume is ever like too loud and it's annoying you, just let me know. Yes, and like Kurt said, remember to like the live too. Sometimes we forget. Oh, there we go. You know I have a drinking game, you guys, when you watch WNBA games. Take a shot every time the ref calls a foul on something that has to do with the screen. With the person setting the screen, the person trying to get through the screen. If you do that, I guarantee you will be drunk at the end of every WNBA game. So there's one. There's one call on a screen already. But if you guys watch my video about the WNBA referees, they said that that's something that they have to focus on. That's like one of their goals is to make sure there's no fouls on screens, which is crazy because of all of the other stuff that happens during the game. But here we are. Ooh, Chelsea Gray pulled a Caitlin Clark on Paige Beckers, like bouncing it off of her back. Nice. Leah Boston, little finish in the paint. And you guys, probably at the first TV timeout, I will be able to get the box scores up for you. So box scores will be coming up soon. It just normally takes a second for them to populate. Yes, and also some of you guys are commenting here. Ryan said, guys, if she's ever behind you, you can pause to line it up with Rachel. Yeah, and I do, sorry, I do find that sometimes I'm a little behind, and I'm not sure if it's just like YouTube's live. Another Lexi Hall cut to the basket. That was sick. She's such a great backdoor cutter. Okay, so we do have a timeout. I'm going to try to get these box scores up on screen. But yeah, just to let you guys know, like, I'm not sure if it's my YouTube TV. I'm not sure if it's if it's YouTube live that makes me behind, but sometimes I am behind. Forgive me for that. Not much I can do about it. Okay, let me get these box scores up. Okay. They're not up yet. Okay, give me, it's probably like the 4-minute mark is when we can get the box scores. So give me another couple minutes, you guys. Guron said it's YouTube for sure. You are ahead on other platforms. Okay. James said, Jimmy from Indy. Hello, Rachel and all. Hi. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, everyone who is just now tuning in. If this is your first live stream with me, then please watch the game on your own device. We watch it on our own, and then we just kind of chat through. Shannon, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. I can't like it, but I would if I could. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Judy said, I thought I saw Coach White. I thought I heard she was still out. So, Coach Stephanie White is back. She was out for one game. I believe she's back because I saw all these clips yesterday. And you guys, after Friday, I kind of just like took some time off the internet because I needed to. But she had like this crown that said happy birthday. So I believe it was her birthday yesterday and she was doing a ton of interviews. And so she is back. The one person who is not back, though, is DeWanna Bonner. And I don't know how many games this is now that she's been out. And nobody still has, like, any information about that. So I'm not going to speculate. I have no clue. But I will say, though, with DB being out, I think it's been, like, a full week now. It is concerning. And it concerning for all parties. Like, that's a long time to be away with kind of no indication as to why. So I hope everything's all good and hopefully the fever gets her back, but it is concerning. But I'm not going to speculate any further than that. I'm just going to wish her well, wish her the best. And also I'm going to end this poll, you guys, because only 7% of you think that the Aces are going to win. Yeah, prayers to DB and her family. Yeah, we just don't know. Like, until we actually know what's going on, I don't want to say anything. You just wish her well. Every other person who it's been like personal issues has been something that's actually serious. So Clark has 4 assists. Does she already? Come on, box score, load for me. There's a certain box score, as you guys know, for those of you who've been in my watch parties before, there's a certain box score that oh wait, it's up. It's up. Okay, perfect. We're gonna get these going. Do not worry, you guys. We're gonna get them going. It does say that Caitlin already has 4 assists though. So, all right, let me get this box score up. And then we can chill. Okay. So there's the Fever. Caitlin with the rebound. So the score is, oh wait, I'm missing something. I'm not there yet. I haven't seen whatever 3 is about to happen. Natasha Howard for 3 and she hits. Okay, there we are. Indiana Fever 11 to Vegas 8. You're right, you guys. My stream is far behind. It has to be YouTube TV. Asia Wilson to the basket. Okay. Caitlin, another assist. All right, box scores are up. Another one? Oof. Chelsea Gray for 3. Okay, you guys, so the Aces box score on the side, Fever this side, basically above their score at the bottom. Cool, we are all set. All set, all set. King said 5 assists, what? Yeah. I mean, that's also the thing about Caitlin. Like, if she's not scoring, she's going to make sure somebody else scores for her. So, but hopefully she can end this, whatever was going on last game. Oh, they're already making some crazy subs. So, Brianna Turner is in already. Normally Dantis is in before Turner. Sophie's in. Sophie, Lexi, Brianna Turner, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin are in. It doesn't look like, have the Aces made any substitutions yet? I don't think so. No. I think, yeah. Asia blocks Brianna Turner. Nampi said probably to guard Asia. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know. I just think it's like, yeah, I don't know. We haven't seen much of Brianna Turner, so it's hard for me to say how effective she would be on the defensive end with the Fever. I just don't know. She hasn't gotten much play at all. Yeah, it was a clean block. Clean block on Turner. Also, where are these Michaela Timpson minutes? Do you think we're going to get Michaela Timpson minutes at all this season? Because even when they're getting blown out, we barely see her. All right. So Jackie Young is out. Caitlin's out. Sid Colson is in. Oh, nice pass. Sid Colson, nice little pass to Bree Turner. Valerie said Turner can be very physical, but we haven't seen it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she hasn't played enough. So she got a steal right there. All right, what I do love is that the Fever are running the floor this game finally. This is the fast Fever that we want. Brianna Turner with the rebound, little turnaround. She is getting active though. Maybe she's heard everybody talking smack about her saying, Bree Turner, what are you doing? And she's like, look, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what I can do. Sophie rebound. Sid's taking the ball up the court. Nick G said, what are they going to do without Dantas? Yeah, so that's the thing that's also concerning with DB being out is because Dantas is also going to be gone soon. She's not gone now, right? She's going to be gone. I think she's still there right now. She's leaving like next week. Am I wrong in saying that? I get so confused with all the players who already left for Eurobasket. Then Dantas is leaving. No, she's there, right? Yeah, she's there. Everyone asking where to watch? ESPN. Games on ESPN, and then we hang out here. But yeah, I don't know like what, because DB, to my knowledge or to the public's knowledge, she's not injured, but she's out for personal reasons. And then when Dantas is gone, like, so where does the, not hardship, but when can the Fever pick up another player just to make sure they have enough on the roster? Because heaven forbid someone would get hurt. Sophie for 3, misses. Guran said, how did Ari not get signed yet by anyone? I have no clue. I thought a team was going to scoop her up pretty quickly because she definitely proved herself. And I feel like any team would want to have somebody like her, just for her effort, her energy, like all that she did on the court. Manny said the 10-day period is not over yet. Well, I think the 10-day period is only for the Indiana Fever, though. I don't think it's for other teams, but also I could be wrong on that too. There's so many weird rules with how they're able to like bring in hardship contracts, and some players have to only wait 48 hours. Some players only have to wait 10, like depending on just a myriad of things that could be going on. From my understanding, however, it was only the Indiana Fever that had to wait 10 days to sign her. It wasn't other teams. And Caitlin just hit Aaliyah Boston with another pick and roll assist. The Fever's playing, they're overall nice. They got the ball back. Good kick to Lexi Hall for 3. Dang. No one can hit. No one can hit. No one can hit. No one can hit except the Las Vegas Aces. Dang. Caitlin is trying. This is kind of giving me PTSD from, what was that game that she was like 0 for 11? It's kind of giving me that feeling when she, like I think it was like right before they announced that she was out because of her quad, when she really couldn't hit from outside. I'm having a little bit of PTSD from that because we haven't seen Caitlin miss like this. Elgin, thank you so much. Have people figured out Clark's shooting tendencies and now she can't get going? She's getting shots off. I mean, that's the thing with any kind of shooter, though. Like, I was a shooter when I played. You can get streaky, right? And we've also seen Caitlin get streaky, like the game that she hit 3 threes in 38 seconds, and she was like 7 for whatever from 3. I'm sure people are catching on to her tendencies, but I also think that she has improved. And so I don't know specifically what's going on. I don't know. Hopefully it's just like a little, like last game she didn't play well. Maybe it's carrying over to this game and she'll find her rhythm. But I think it's like once she finds her rhythm, she'll be good. That's normally what it's like for shooters. The announcers just said Caitlin's not scored yet. She's going to have 10 assists and 0 points at the end of the first quarter at this rate. Sophie rebound. Nice pass to Aaliyah Boston. They are moving the ball well, though, I will say. Aaliyah Boston, little over-under with the left hand. Chelsea Gray with a little buzzer beater. And I know that it's so funny, like, on both sides of the fandom. Like, Chelsea Gray fans don't like Caitlin, and then Caitlin fans, like, I don't think they dislike Chelsea, but there's this weird kind of, like, WNBA media is like, oh, Chelsea Gray is the best point guard, and she's so much better than Caitlin, this and that. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say I also like Chelsea Gray. I think she is really fun to watch, and I like when she does her passes and different things. And I think a lot of the people who have come to dislike Caitlin or Chelsea Gray in terms of like pinning those two against each other is of nobody's fault but the WNBA media. Hold on. They're interviewing Caitlin. They're just talking about containing Asia, and she essentially just gave a shout out to AB for being physical with her. And AB's playing great so far, for sure. If we want to look at the box score here, Aaliyah Boston is 10 points, 3 rebounds. Natasha Howard, 5 points. Lexi, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 points. Caitlin Clark, 6 assists, 1 rebound. And Sophie, 4 rebounds. And then Brianna Turner, 2 points too. She had that layup. And then on the Aces side, Asia Wilson, only 2 points, 3 rebounds. I'm sure she'll rack up plenty more and she'll get going too. Jackie Young with 4, Chelsea Gray with 5, Joel Lloyd 4 points, 2 assists, Aaliyah Nye 3, and Tiffany Mitchell, with 2 points and 2 rebounds also. Am I, okay, good. I'm just making sure the chat is live too. Are there any other WNBA games scored? The lighting just got super weird. Sorry, my window is open. And so if like the lighting is changing, my bad. Are there any other scores you guys want me to put up also? I can do that for you. Yeah, because right now Dallas is playing the Mystics, and the Mystics are winning 24-9. And then Chicago is also playing Atlanta right now. Chicago just had a game yesterday, right? Yeah, against Phoenix. They're playing Atlanta right now. Atlanta is winning 30-23. I'm actually just glad all of these games are early on, though, not like at the same time as Game 7. But let me know if you guys want me to put any other scores on screen. If you guys are keeping up with any of those, just let me know. Oh, Rick said, can you give point updates? Our electricity went out. Oh, wow. Dang. That happened to us earlier on in the week. If you guys remember during the last live stream, my editor's power went out, and then my video was like lost with him. But the score right now at the end of the first quarter, Indiana Fever 21, Las Vegas Aces 20. And it's been good basketball so far. I will say that this is better basketball than we saw the other day. Although I do like the Valkyries, like they are fun to watch, and I just like their rotations. They're just different. Like they play a style of basketball that's so much different than most of the other teams. Like they put in rotations really quickly, like so many players see the floor. It's not like they have one superstar player that you have to look out for. And they sell out arenas, which is really cool. Like, good on the Valkyries. But yeah, this is still, I like how the Indiana Fever are running the ball. They are playing with pace, and that's something that we've been really critical of them when they don't do, because that seems to be their whole identity. So Hi, Dre. Dre's out there. Hold on. I want to hear what Coach Steph is saying. She said they have to kick the ball out to the shooters and they have to finish the plays. And I feel like they're moving the ball well on offense, too. Oh, okay. So on the floor right now, you have Sid Colson, Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Sophie, and Kelsey Mitchell. Nice pass. Another assist, Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston. She is feeding her today. Then on the Aces, oh, Colson stripped her. Good hands. That was great defense. BPC said, yes, the Valkyries are great to watch. And a cool name also. Rick, listening to you from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Cool. I don't know where that's at, but thank you for tuning in. Chelsea Gray again, little mid-range. Kelsey Mitchell for 3 and she hits. There we go. There we go. Oh, another steal. Sid Colson. Get it to Aaliyah, or to Kelsey. Nice. Oh. She tried to save it out of bounds, but didn't go in her favor. Nomad watching from San Antonio. Let's go. There we go. She hits. Also, I'm switching over, you guys, from my green juice to iced tea. I told you we're being much healthier today. We're not drinking energy drinks. We are drinking iced tea and green juice. But I think oops. All right. It's getting a little sloppy. Aaliyah Boston is doing really well. She's doing great on Asia. Caitlin, oh my God. She can't even give us a layup. What's going on, Caitlin? She's got to get going. She's got to get going. I don't know if it's mental. I don't know. But she also doesn't miss layups as well. Kurt, thank you so much. Thank you. Saw Dave Portnoy respond to your tweet. He did. And I saw a lot of you guys also responding to him. But then also I just got off social because I was like, I don't want to look at all this drama. Okay, so like Caitlin said, the Aces will go on a run. Now it is tied 28-28. I know the score on here is different, but on my screen, 28-28. Evans hits a big 3. Caitlin, another pass to Aaliyah Boston. They're going to literally run the same entire, which I would do the same thing as well. If the play is working, continue to run it. But they have ran the same play over and over to Aaliyah Boston the entire game, and it's literally half of their points. It's half of their points. All right, you guys, so there's another timeout. The Indiana Fever are up 30-28 with 5:51 left in the second quarter. Zeke said they need to start dunking the ball. Too many missed layups. Yeah. We need to see a dunk from Caitlin. Adam said Cece might get 20 assists. Yeah, that'd be... What's she at now? Yeah, she's at 7 right now. So she probably will be to 10 assists by the end of the first half. John said up again. Again, up 6. Should have double digits now, tied. Yeah, I feel like, the Aces are a team. I feel like they'll stick around. But Indiana is like getting good looks. They're just not hitting their normal shots. And obviously, it is really different. Like when Caitlin's not scoring, that changes a lot of things with this team. And so I'm not saying they can't win if she doesn't score, but it definitely makes it harder because she's more of a threat when she is hot and when she gets going. Again, like, let's wait to worry and see how she goes the rest of the game because she's also a player who could go off for 25 in the second half if she finally does catch fire. So we'll just have to see. Anthony said this defense won't allow them to have comfortable wins. Possibly. Except against the Chicago Sky. They seem to have them figured out. Otherwise, though, yeah. Paul said Cece has a lingering cough, bronchitis. I have no clue. I have also not seen this cough that a lot of people are bringing up. Because, like, I feel like people have been saying that about her since before she was out with her quad injury. A lot of people were speculating that she wasn't playing well because she was sick, because they could hear it in her voice or she was coughing or whatever. Wait, hold on one sec. I want to hear what they're saying. This is actually cute how they're doing this. Like, it's like a little video game. They're talking about the Caitlin Clark assists to Aaliyah Boston. Bombcito. Thank you so much. Hello from Madrid. What's up? So many of you guys are tuning in from all over the place. Arthur from New Zealand. Welcome back. Truth is saying, how does Asia only have 2 points? Yeah, I mean, Caitlin has 0 points. Asia, wait. Caitlin has 2 points? When did she score? Did I miss something? Did she score? When did Caitlin score? Why does it say she... What did I miss? Can someone tell me what I missed? Did she score? Anyway, Asia has 2 and Caitlin has 2. She got a layup? When did she make a layup? Was it early on? Wow, I'm tripping. My brain is not working properly today. Maybe after you said she missed one. Oh, okay. That's probably what I did. She missed and then I looked up and then I didn't see when she actually scored. Okay, I thought I was losing my mind for a second because I definitely wasn't watching the... My bad, you guys. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. It's been a week. Yeah, I didn't see that. So Asia and Caitlin both only have 2 points. Rachel needs a cookie and some milk. Yeah, something. No, maybe I need my energy drink is what I need. I'm trying to be healthy and now my brain isn't functioning. Lexi Hall for 3. Thunderhawk said, I'm here at the game right now and it looks like Cece is a little under the weather. Huh. Does she look like she's under the weather? Like, does it look like her leg is hurting again? Because that could be really not good. Yeah, let us know. Definitely, Thunderhawk, keep us updated on what's going on at the game. Alma said, did someone get a me bound? I kind of love that Me Bound has gone so viral. It's so funny. Leah Boston is going off. She's on track for 30, 35 ball tonight. Yeah, Asia and Caitlin both are having a hard time scoring today. Gabrielle said they are active today. Good help on defense. Yeah, they're definitely, to me, look better in this game than they did versus the Valkyries for sure. Aside from the fact that they're not hitting some of their open threes like they were. Guran said Asia is pissed. Yeah. She does look pissed. But also Asia is another player like Caitlin who could go off for 20 in the second half if she wanted to. So both teams need to keep an eye on both of those players and make sure that they don't get going. A said Aaliyah looks dang near unguardable today. Kurt said, did you see Sophie's game day fit? Yeah, the Trace Leches shirt. Did you guys see that? Let me show you, actually. In case you guys missed it. She has a Trace Leches shirt, which I don't know where that started. That started somewhere on Twitter, and then it like became a thing within the Fever fandom. But I guess her teammates know about it now, and they're all on board. I think Sophie, Caitlin, and Lexi should be the Powerpuff Girls for Halloween. I think that would be adorable, and I think it also would break the internet. Santa said I'm rooting for Rachel. Thank you. Thank you. Cece's breathing has been off since she came back. I mean, I hope that she's not been sick this whole time. Like, that'd be a long time for her to be sick. Nate said Cece's about to break her assist record at 11. Didn't she have, she had 19 last year in a game. Is it in a half? Is there a record for how many threes in a half? Richie said, saving the world before bedtime. Yeah. I loved the Powerpuff Girls. Kyle said Asia will definitely heat up. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. Both of these players, for how good they both are, Asia and Caitlin, there's no way that they have stinkers. Asia was out for quite a few games, though, with a concussion, which was also crazy to me because I feel like there's been quite a few concussions this season in the WNBA, which is like, I guess maybe surprising, maybe not, because of the physicality, all of the things that we always talk about. But there have been quite a few concussions this season. Like Paige was out for a little while. Rakia Jackson was out for a while. So, I don't know. Here we go. Ball is back in play. So they're saying Asia 1 of 9. Okay, now she's 2 for 10. I dropped my straw in this. Okay. And Asia Wilson hits. She heard us talking about her. Now we need Caitlin to get going. So now Asia is guarding Caitlin. Okay. That's all she needed. Asia's guarding Caitlin and she hits a 3 over her. That's literally all she needed. She's like, somebody taller needs to guard me so I can make sure that my arc is up in my threes. That's why I've been missing. All right, you guys. They both heard us. I guess they were in the watch party as well. They heard us saying that both of these players need to get going, and they score right out of the timeout. There we go. We want our stars to play well in this game. Give us something to talk about. But we are going to talk about Aaliyah Boston going all the way off. Guron said, Rachel, also, thank you so much. Thank you. We need you to investigate why Cece does not have her shoe yet. Start your investigative journey for us. Honestly, I was thinking about doing that. I can't even lie to you guys. But then I did hear something about possibly like the end of this year or something. I don't know. It was like some rumor. I don't want to spread it because I don't know if there's any truth to it. But maybe they're going to pull something where it's like they just drop it unannounced. Like there's no like promo or anything leading up to it. Who knows? Tyler J said they really are the Powerpuff Girls. I can't unsee it now. If they're the Powerpuff Girls for Halloween, come back to this video. Timestamp this. Aaliyah Boston again. She's unstoppable. She's proving as to why she's number 4 right now in fan voting for WNBA All-Star. So right now on the court, it is pretty much all starters from both sides, except Nye is out for the Aces as well. Wait, what are we doing, guys? 3 seconds. Get it up. Dang. They were trying to get it into Aaliyah Boston because she had Jackie. Oh, this was the play before. She had Jewel Lloyd on her. But Ron said, can she give the $28 million back? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there's... Sorry for the odd. Hopefully there's some sort of plan in place for Caitlin Clark's Nike stuff. But yeah, it's definitely odd that it's taken this long. All right, Asia Wilson is going to the line. Also, Indiana Fever, they have to be careful that they don't get the Asia Wilson whistle going, because Asia definitely has one. Let's see. Also, I'm going to look at the advanced box score really quick. Because Aaliyah Boston... Okay, so Aaliyah Boston only has 1 foul. Yeah, she only has 1 foul, which is good because Aaliyah Boston sometimes has a special whistle the other way. Like, she gets called for fouls so much. Another one? Why wouldn't she take that? Huh. She's trying to feed Aaliyah, but they were all jammed in on her. I thought we were going to get another Caitlin Clark 3. All right. You guys said Rachel and yawning because there's no fights yet. I don't think there's going to be any fights this game. The only time there's been fights are the teams that suck, actually. Like the Chicago Sky and the Connecticut Sun are 2 of the worst teams in the league, and those are the 2 teams that there ends up being some sort of fight happening. And then they play the number 1 team in the league in the New York Liberty, and everybody is like cool with one another, you know? There's a mutual respect. Like even when Caitlin hit that 3 over Breanna Stewart and they were both kind of giggling about it, like there's a mutual respect. There's not like, let's go out there and play dirty or take cheap shots, you know what I mean? All right, 45 seconds left in the half. Caitlin Clark, oh, short. A little step back jumper. Asia taking it down on Aaliyah Boston. They're both of the superstars on the court right now are cold. All right, what do we got? 16 seconds left. 7 on the shot clock. She wants another 3 on Asia. She wanted another one on Asia. Don't foul. Nothing. All right. Nobody could put the ball in the basket to end the first half. So the first half is over. 42-36. The Indiana Fever are up by 6. It was better basketball, but it slowed down a little bit towards the end there. Clark said, Clark and Asia making a dope house. Yeah. Let's look at that, by the way. Yeah, Caitlin is... Jeez. I guess I'm yawning. Okay, let me get that yawn out. Like this live stream if I just made you yawn because I yawned. Caitlin Clark is 2 for 9 from the field and 1 for 5 from 3. Asia Wilson is 2 for 13 from the field and 0 for 1 from 3. Yeah, so both of them not playing their best. Aaliyah Boston plus 10. Caitlin Clark is the only starter, actually. Actually, Caitlin Clark's the only player at this point who is in the negative plus minus. She is a -3. Which again, like, both of these players, both Asia and Caitlin, have both proven themselves to be great players. I'm not going to freak out about this. I'm sure that you could go to plenty other channels right now or anybody else who's having a watch party and they would be freaking out about this. I'm not going to freak out yet. She's just off. I don't know. She's cold, and I just hope it's nothing more than that. The only thing that worries me a little bit is the last time that she was cold like this was right before that they announced that her quad was injured. So I have a little bit of PTSD on that front. But otherwise, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it at that. Let's see what happens in the second half. Let's see if either one of them can step up and start making a difference, because either one of them is also very capable of going for 20 in the second half. So if we look at the box score here also, Aaliyah Boston 18-6, Kelsey 7-2-2, Caitlin still has 8 assists, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Sophie 4 rebounds, Sid Colson 1 rebound, 3 assists. Sid Colson also had a couple steals. Like, she's been making a difference on defense. And then Lexi Hall, Natasha Howard 5. Like, it's really been, for both teams, it's been the Aaliyah Boston show. 1,000% it has been. Joel said, I've never seen Cece give up an open 3 from the top of the key. Yeah, that kind of surprised me. That surprised me more than her missing threes, was her not taking that open 3 and trying to force it down to Aaliyah when there was like 4 people on Aaliyah Boston. Let me see. How many? Yeah, she just has 2 turnovers, which isn't bad. Natasha Howard, 3 turnovers. She's leading everyone in turnovers. Sid Colson is leading everyone in the plus minus too. Sid Colson with plus 11 on the court. So, are you guys here? How about we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Are you worried about Cece's poor shooting? All right, let me know. Some of you guys are worried. Some of you guys are worried about Caitlin's shooting. Other people are kind of in my camp. Robin said at least if Cece is not hot, then Boston benefits. Yeah, and that's one thing too. Like with Caitlin, she's going to get her teammates going if she's not. And that's part of the way that you even get yourself going is you get your teammates going. And that's also something with Caitlin. She's the type of player, she's a point guard. She's used to having the ball in her hands at all times. And she needs a feel on the ball. So not hitting her shot, she's got to drive to the basket and get her layups going, get those touches going, or make those tough passes. Like all of those things help you just get a feel for the ball. And maybe she'll just get a little reset at halftime. Like get out at halftime, get some threes up, get your trainer out there on the court, get a hand in your face, get some threes up, like just start feeling it. Also, if any of you guys are in this live stream and you are at the game, let me know in the chat if you see anything that's going on the court during halftime. Guron said, I don't want her to get blown out in a 3-point competition at the All-Star game. No, I don't think that would happen. That would be crazy. I don't think that would happen. And that's the difference too. Like in a 3-point contest, you have, it's normally like 5 or 6, right? I think 5 balls at each rack from 5 spots. So that's 25 shots. Even if you miss 5 in a row, it's like you're still getting those touches. The thing about in game, you shoot a 3, then you have multiple times back down the court that you're not getting a shot. And you shoot again. It's like, you can't find your rhythm. You know what I mean? I think she'll be fine. But again, I told you guys my takes on a lot of things, my live streams, they're all relatively chill. Like I'm not going to ring the alarms until we have to ring the alarms. And if you look at it, it's like both superstar players on the court right now are not playing their best. And that's Caitlin and Asia. Maureen, thank you so much. Thank you. For the super sticker, I think these are called. Thank you. Easy Anderson said, I don't think she should participate in it. I think she's going, I mean, okay, it also depends. Like, she could also make it a game time decision. Like, if she's not playing well or the Indiana Fever, for whatever reason, aren't winning, I think she should, though. It's in Indiana. It's on her home court. Like, that's the time to enter the 3-point contest. Like if you're going to do it, you do it then. And then they also kind of tease that maybe Steph Curry would go, which I don't actually think they need him, to be fair. Like I think it would be big enough regardless if Steph was in it or not. And I would kind of love to see Caitlin go up against other WNBA players. Like when Sabrina came to NBA All-Star, Steph Curry did not do the 3-point contest. He only did Steph versus Sabrina. And so if Caitlin only did Caitlin versus Steph, I think she needs to go up against the girls first. Because Steph Curry's already won. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, go up against the girls first and then do a Caitlin versus Steph situation. Golden God said the Wings overtook the Mystics. Wait, let's see what's going on. Oh, they did. How interesting. So Chicago-Atlanta game is a 1-point game. Atlanta's up by 1. Let me look at this one really quick, this Dallas game. Yeah, so Dallas is up 38-36. Last time we checked, they were losing by a crazy amount. Oh, okay. No, they were losing by 13 in the first quarter. And then Dallas went on a 24-9 run. It looks like Sony Citron is leading scorers for the Mystics with 11 points. Enrique has 15. It's kind of one of those things in Dallas, you guys. It's like Enrique and Paige, one of them has not like a good game, but one of them goes off. It's not like both of them going off at the same time. Like one of them scores 20 or the other scores 20. Right now, Enrique has 15. Paige has 5. Ben from South Africa, what's up? Easy Anderson said that would be better. I really don't think it benefits her because any loss hurts her. Yeah, but at the same time, you guys, I don't know. I think she'll do it. I think the only reason, again, I have no clue. I'm just speculating, but I feel like maybe the only reason she wouldn't want to do it is if the Fever aren't doing well, or if she's feeling off. Like, she would say, I'm not doing it. But All-Stars in Indianapolis, this is going to be one of the biggest All-Stars that the WNBA has ever had. And you're also seeing with all of the fan votes for NBA or the WNBA All-Star as well, like, so many of the Indiana Fever players are in the top 10. It's like there's going to be multiple Indiana Fever players in All-Star in Indiana. With all of the fans that they have, I feel like they're going to blow it up. So that's just my thoughts on that, but we'll see. I'm going to see also what's going on socials right now. Oh, that's so funny. So Correlation is somebody who I follow. You guys probably follow her as well if you like Fever content. She tweeted the video, the highlight of Caitlin not taking that 3 at the top of the key, like trying to get it to Aaliyah when there were 4 people down there. Cisco, thank you so much. Rejoined you for halftime after watching the game on ESPN. Love watching you and listening to your take on things. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're just kind of chatting about All-Star, chatting about why Caitlin isn't shooting great. But I'm not worried. I'm still not worried. Call me crazy. I'm still not worried. Temple Hills, thank you so much. Disappointing the WNBA All-Star game is not at Lucas Oil. Yeah. But there was, okay. NBA All-Star was in Indiana, where was it this past year? It wasn't this past year, but it was the year before. I believe it was in Indiana. And it was so weird. And I think that they had something. Yeah, I think I was at Lucas Oil. So when they did the Saturday night events, so 3-point dunk contest, all the things, I believe that they had it at Lucas Oil, but it was so strange. They sectioned off the whatever, so that they had the court. They didn't use the entire stadium, and it looked so weird. However, I do think that WNBA All-Star with Caitlin Clark could sell out Lucas Oil. And I think with NBA All-Star in Indiana, it just maybe couldn't. But it looked so weird. You could, if you were sitting on certain levels, we were actually in a suite there, but it wasn't working. If you do it at Lucas Oil, you have to use the whole thing. You cannot cut it in half and say oh, here's a court here, and then here's nothing. It was very strange. Kent, love from Norway. Cece must step it up. Yeah, I think she will. I think she will. Again, I'm not worried. I was a shooter as well. Sometimes you just go through slumps. The only thing that I get even the slightest bit concerned about is if I'm just having PTSD from the injury, because when she started shooting bad, all of a sudden she was injured and she was out for 2 weeks. So let's just hope it's not that. But I think she just gets out in halftime, gets some shots up, get a hand in her face, get her coach out there getting a hand in her face, and she'll be good. Who did you guys vote for WNBA All-Star? Did you guys vote? I was kind of talking about that earlier. I'm going to end this poll. You guys said, are you worried? Yes, or most of you said, yeah, nah, she'll be good. Sorry. Let me know who you voted for. I was talking about it earlier, how you can literally just make up any email and it will let you submit votes. You don't even have to use media members' emails. You can just make up an email. MP said, okay, so the Fever are winning, and I didn't see the first half. If they're winning and CC is being off, then who has stepped up? It has literally been the Aaliyah Boston show. That has been what this game has been all about. Steven said, Gabby Williams for All-Star. I love her. Guron said my front court was all indie. Kevin, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anthony said she needs Jake from State Farm right now. Yeah. Shiki said I voted for Cece and Paige. Sean Murphy said surprisingly Sabali. That's not surprising. I mean, you can vote for whoever you want. I did see a tweet, though, earlier from Brittany Sykes. And she was mad that she is, like, number 23rd in voting or something. But honestly, you guys, it's just a fan vote. You got to rally your troops. You got to rally the fans. The fan vote has nothing to do with if you are deserving of being an all-star or not. Okay, it looks like we will be jumping back into the game soon. Hold on, let me turn this up a little bit. Yeah, I think it's working. I think this Aaliyah Boston pick and roll is working because the Aces are... They're switching screens to get on Caitlin to make sure they have a hand up on Caitlin, but Caitlin's such a great passer, so a lot of times they're pulling Asia Wilson out, and they're getting her out on Caitlin, but then that leaves one of their smaller guards to kind of guard Aaliyah. Yeah, the numbers are... All right. What's Becky Hammond going to have to say? Yeah, they're just talking about the pick and roll. It's literally the only thing that's working for the Fever. They ran the same play like 17 times in the first half. So, but I don't know how you defend it any other way, because if Caitlin does start going off from three, then it's very hard to guard. Can she get one? Wow. This has to be mental. This might be mental. Because she just airballed. Very uncharacteristic. That's crazy. I hope it's, yeah, something's going on. Lin, thank you so much. Thank you. Love the truth talk rather than the disciple views. I'm not necessarily sure what that means, but thank you so much. Thank you. Also, if that's a cat in your profile picture, very cute. She has to keep shooting though. Like, you can't get out of your shooting slump by not shooting. She still needs to be aggressive to get her shots going. Whether that's taking it to the rim, taking those mid-range shots. Aaliyah Boston to the basket. Oh, good, they called a block. On Jewel Lloyd. Leah Boston's about to have 20 points. 20-6. Yeah, for those of you guys who are just tuning in, I can't show you guys the game here, but you can watch it on your own devices, on your own television, and then we just kind of hang out and chat about all of the things that are going on. Joel Lloyd with a little pull-up mini. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That's what her coaches have to be telling her too. Like, you have to stay with it. Aaliyah Boston for 3. Aaliyah. Oh. I need to see a replay of that because she like swung an elbow. I don't know if it hit her in the face or what. Let's see this. Asia Wilson battling, but then, oh, there was the elbow. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. There we go. Caitlin to the basket. That was a little travel there, no? Asia is ice cold also. Like, all of these little mid-range shots that she normally makes, they are not going in. Ben said it's so painful seeing Cece uncertain in an open 3 position. Yeah, it is. It is, you guys. And like the other half of basketball is the mental side of it. And that last air ball to me felt mental. But she's getting her teammates involved, getting to the basket a little bit more. They do need her in order to win big games. But let's just see. My advice, keep shooting. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? That's the saying. Keep shooting. Chelsea Gray, little midi again, and she hits. Chelsea Gray is lethal from mid-range. Good pass. Same play. The same play every time. But if it's working, it works. Keep running it. The Aces have not made any adjustments to them running the exact same play over and over. Oh, they called a foul. The Asia whistle. And 1 Asia. So she is up to 8 points. She hits 9 points. Jesus said Rachel equals the Indiana Fever #1 fan. Congratulations and continued success. Cheers. Thank you. Oh. Girls being a little wild with those passes. Quoting Gretzky on the 100% of the shots you don't take. Yeah, I mean, she's a shooter. She has to keep shooting. That's the only way that she's also going to get in rhythm. She has to. So if you're 1 of 11, you're 1 of 11. Keep shooting. And she's on that team has to have the ultimate green light. What's going on? Oh, did they spill water or something? Why is Caitlin cleaning it up? Caitlin, just give it. Oh, somebody courtside, I think, got hit and they dropped their drink. That will definitely be on Twitter. What's going on? Henry said she can't settle for jump shots all the time, though. She should drive it in as well. Yeah, like take it to the basket, get your teammates involved. But when you have open shots, you have to take them. Because if you don't, oh my gosh, Siri is turning on. Siri, I'm not talking to you. No, 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 no. Turn off, Siri. No. Okay. Turn off. Ah! Siri is talking to me. No! Siri, no. Siri, no. I don't need you. Goodbye, Siri. Goodbye, Siri. I don't need you. Sorry. Oh my god, it won't turn off. I don't even know how to turn this off. Okay. I think we're good now. What the heck? It looks like the Fever are about to make some subs. Sid and Sophie are coming in. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to like freak out on Siri. I didn't even know I had Siri on my freaking desktop computer. All right, so Sid and Sophie are in. Natasha Howard and Caitlin are out. Sophie for three? No. Oh. No way. The ESPN reporters are talking about it. You might have heard that something happened in Connecticut the last time. No, I'm sorry. We didn't hear about that. It was only the most viral thing on social media for 48 hours. I am going to need the Indiana Fever to get back to running the ball a little bit more, like playing a little bit faster like they were in the very beginning of this game. Chelsea Gray's making a little run for herself too. She has 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Oh, I'm sorry. 13 points. Why isn't this updating? Why isn't this box score on my screen updating? Chelsea Gray has 13. Fire said crazy how Sophie got like 700,000 on TikTok or something. Yeah, it was crazy. Let me see though, because she actually continued to like get more. Like she hit 1 million, which was like 700K, but I think she even has more than that now. Let me check. Yeah, she has 1.3 million on TikTok now. Just crazy. So she gained literally 1 million followers on TikTok from just that. It was kind of like, I mean, not the same, but similar. When I played in the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game in LA, the last time NBA All-Star was in LA, I gained like 500,000 followers on Instagram. TikTok wasn't even around at the time. It was only Instagram and Twitter. I gained like that many in a week, and it was kind of crazy. But stuff happens. Stuff happens, you guys. You go viral, and then people are like, oh, what's up with this person? Let me follow her. Yeah, but 1 million is insane, though. Like, that's really crazy. But also good for her. Scott said, what about Vine? I don't think Vine was around at the time either. I've actually never been on Vine. I never was a Vine creator. And I only started TikTok too during COVID, like when everyone was starting it. I feel like it was for the younger generation. But now I just put, like, I mean, if you guys want to, definitely follow me on TikTok. But I just put a lot of, like, clips from Courtside Club and then other just takes that I have. I don't really do, like, the dances and things. Yeah. Fire said, oh, wow, I didn't know you played in a Celebrity All-Star game. Yeah, I actually played in 2 Celebrity All-Star games, you guys. I played in the one in New Orleans, and then I played in the one in Los Angeles. And then I retired from playing in celebrity games after that. It was really fun, though. It was really cool. And I would have gotten MVP if my team won, but my team didn't win. So there's that. I was kind of bummed about that because they told me that I think it was a fan vote, and it was also just like whoever played the best. And I was definitely leading my team, like, in scoring and all of the things, but we lost. So it is what it is. It was fun. Ryan said, what would you rate your dancing, though? Not good. I don't know. I've never tried any of those TikTok. I'm not, like, much of a dancer. It takes a lot for me to, like, feel comfortable enough to just be, like, dancing. Yeah. Kurt said, is Sophie on a 1-year contract? Yeah, she is. She's on a 1 year. Richie said, I do like your TikTok content. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I actually prefer TikTok to Instagram. And I have the most followers on Instagram, but their algorithm is so weird. I don't feel like I have any community. Like, my favorite is here with you guys, is YouTube. Like, you guys are amazing. And I have, like, the least amount of followers here. But we have the best community on YouTube. And then I feel like I have a little bit of a community on TikTok too. Like, I feel like, you know, we kind of get one another on TikTok. Instagram, I have no clue what's going on there. Like, I don't even know what to post anymore. But I do have a Courtside Club Instagram, which is just content from the show. So you guys want to follow that too, definitely do. I have, like, so many allergies. My nose is so itchy. Guran, thank you so much. Would you 1v1? Oh, who would win 1v1? You or Adam Sandler? I mean, I low-key hope I would win. I hope I would win. But I haven't played basketball in forever, to be completely honest with you guys. I have not played in forever. But also, Adam Sandler is, like, my favorite actor. So I just think he's so funny. I love him. All right, here we go, you guys. Back to the basketball. Indiana Fever are winning 53-47. Right now, in for the Fever, same lineup as before. Sid Colson, Kelsey, Lexi, Sophie, Aaliyah Boston. And then the Aces, we have Asia, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray. I can't see. Aaliyah Nye looks like she's out there. They have the camera on Becky Hammond, so I can't tell you who the last player is. But it seems like they're starters with Nye. Oh, and Dana Evans is out there too. I will say I've been really impressed with Sid Colson's defense today. Like, she's definitely brought the energy there. Oh, wait, Caitlin's back in. Wait. Caitlin, Brianna Turner, Lexi, Sophie. Yeah. Bree Turner is getting much more minutes than she has been recently. Also, you guys, if these watch parties are new for you, I'm normally a little bit behind. I don't know if it's YouTube streaming. I don't know if it's my YouTube TV. So I apologize if I'm a little bit behind real time. But if you want to pause your television and, like, wait 30 seconds and then we can be synced up together. Caitlin Clark at the line. And she hits her 2 free throws. And I apologize too. These box scores haven't updated properly. So they are also a little bit behind. Nice. Nice little turnaround jumper. There we go. I told you guys don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. She hits a little turnaround jumper on Chelsea Gray. Box out, ladies. Go. Go, go. Oh, they called a foul. Jim said, Rad, are you single? No, I'm engaged, actually. I'm not. Let me... Oh, nice pass. Nice kick. All right. Oh, come on, Sid. That was a nice little play. I liked the Bree Turner kick to the corner. I wish Sid would have taken that three. Timeout, Indiana. They are up 57-53. Vegas is going on a little bit of a run. But Vegas is going on a little bit of a run because they are playing fast. And I also need the Indiana Fever to play fast. Told you guys don't panic. Caitlin will be fine. You just miss some shots sometimes. It's like one of those things. This is probably a terrible analogy, but I do gymnastics as well. And it's one of those things, like if you're if you're not doing well tumbling, but you decide to like, okay, I just won't work on this skill now. I'll just work on it another time. And then more days go. And then by doing that, like by prolonging it or by thinking about it or by like not just taking it head on, that's when you start getting mental blocks. And it's the same thing with shooting. Like if she passes up shots, even if she's missing, and I'm not saying to just like go jack anything, but you can't pass up open shots because then it starts getting mental and it's so much harder. It's so much harder to break a mental block or like something that's going on here than it is to break just like a little shooting slump, just like a little cold streak. Way easier to break that than it is when it starts getting into your head. So that's why I got a little bit nervous when she shot that air ball because I'm like, I don't want it to become something where it's in her head because it happens to all athletes. Like Simone Biles freaking had the, whatever they're called, the twisties. Mental blocks are so real in every sport. That's what I'm saying. Like she needs to keep shooting even if she's missing, but you can also get in your rhythm other ways, like taking it to the basket, mid-range. And like every player's different too. Like sometimes defense gets players going. Sometimes rebounding gets players going. Oh, Lexi Hall with a little spin around jumper in the paint. 59-53 on the court. Lexi, Brianna Turner, and it looks like Bree Turner is in specifically to guard Asia Wilson. Like that is her one job. They have Bree Turner and Aaliyah Boston on Asia, but Asia just cooked her. And that's the thing too, you can't let Asia get going. Now Asia's guarding Caitlin. It's so funny, she wants Asia to guard her. Nice pass. Oh. That was a really good pass. And it was a really good cut by Lexi too. Dang. I don't know if you guys saw that. All right, we got a game here. We got a game 59-57. Jewel Lloyd just scored. So this is the time. Don't foul, don't foul. No, Sophie, no. Okay, good. I got so nervous. Any like fast break layup. Watch this kick. Watch it, watch. Huh. What the hell? What was that? She plays soccer too? Wait, that was hilarious. That was actually so funny. Double dribble. Asia Wilson, double dribble. Carmen, thank you so much. Thank you. 4-leaf clover for Cece. Also, did Houston fleece the Suns? I don't know. I feel like it's mixed across the board. I don't know. I saw that trade. I was like, I don't even know how to feel about this. This doesn't seem like that blockbuster to me. Caitlin to the basket for another layup. I think a lot of Houston fans are upset though because they wanted Jalen Green. I don't know. Honestly, tell your husband. I'm not so sure yet. I got to look into it. I came right into this game, but off first notification, I was like, meh, not as blockbuster, not as like Showtime as I was thinking, and I don't think it like makes them contenders or anything, but that's just me. Tweets 33 said Sophie playing soccer. Yeah. Hey, that was crazy. I was saying no because I didn't want her to do another hard foul, and we have another moment where all of a sudden Sophie's just taking people out, which there would be no reason for her to do that. Like the JC Sheldon incident was purely because of like what had been happening during the game. Sophie isn't the type of player to just take people out anytime, but I did get nervous. Can't even lie. Whoa. Not going to call that? All right. Nice pass. Oh, Leah Boston can't finish. 1 second left on the clock. Jewel Lloyd from half. All right, that's the end of the third. We got a game, you guys. We got a game. Aaron said, is the crowd loud enough for Caitlin? I don't know. Alex said, do you think Caitlin's quad is bugging her again? I'm not going to speculate about that, but I definitely was having PTSD when she was missing so many shots. I was like, dang, the last time she was missing like this was when she had an injury. But we don't know, so I'm not going to speculate. She could honestly just be cold, but she's getting back into the flow now. 13 points, 9 assists. I definitely want her to get 10. Hold on, let me hear what Asia has to say. So she basically said it too. She's like, she feels like she's off her game a little bit and she's not showing up for her teammates. So let's see. But her and Caitlin both, like we talked about at halftime, they've both turned it around. Like Asia with 14 out. I think at half, both of them had 2 points, 5 points, something. Asia has 14 and 5 rebounds, and Caitlin has 13 and 9 assists. Let's look at the advanced box score for a second. Let me refresh this. Why? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Leah Boston with 22, which she had 18 at the half. So she's only had 4 points in this quarter. Kelsey Mitchell with 10. Tasha Howard 7. Lexi 7. And then, yeah, Asia with 14, Chelsea Gray with 13, Jackie Young with 10, Jewel Lloyd with 8. But Jewel Lloyd is the only one for the Aces who is in the positive, in the plus minus. So, Soraya said, let's get coffee. It's now 4:30 a.m. here. Wow. Yeah, I am drinking tea. This is my first caffeine of the day. But we're being healthy today on this lovely Sunday afternoon. We had a green juice earlier. We have iced tea now. I need to figure out what I'm eating for breakfast / lunch though, because I haven't done that yet. Fever need to get hot. Michael Morales said, I think Cece has PTSD after that last eye poke. I mean, it's something about these these eye-poking situations that we have in the WNBA. I don't feel like I see this so much in the NBA. Golden God, thank you so much. I'm not worried about the legs. She is moving faster. Yeah, I think she's fine. I think we would just have PTSD from when she wasn't playing well and it was like, oh, by the way, she's hurt. And we didn't know. All right, also, some of you guys are talking about the other games going on. Tyler said you don't drink coffee, Rachel. I do. I drink coffee, energy drinks, iced tea, matcha. I drink it all. But say I'm just trying to be not so jazzed up. I was looking at... Okay, so third quarter, Dallas is up 57-56 on the Mystics. And in the third quarter, Chicago and Atlanta are tied 69-69, which is kind of crazy. I was not expecting Atlanta to be this close with the Sky. Ariel Atkins, 23 points. Angel Reese, 10 and 13. All right, anyway, back to the game. We are in the fourth quarter. We have a close one here, you guys. Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces. Indiana is up 61-58. They're still trying to feed Aaliyah. Yeah, I'm tripping because, yeah, Dantas is there. And she hasn't played a minute, and she normally plays before Bree Turner. But I don't know if it's something I'm missing. That was a severe lapse in defensive play right there from the Indiana Fever. Let me see what they're saying on Twitter about Dantas and see if I'm missing something here. Caitlin mid-range. I don't love that shot. All right, another timeout, you guys. Vegas just took the lead. 63-61. Aaliyah Nye 3. They got to wake up. Let's wake up, Indiana. Let's wake up. Okay, so I was right. Dantas is not leaving until after the Fever's game on Tuesday. So she's still here. She's still full swing. So if there's something else that's going on that I am not sure of, like, she is good to go. Yeah, and Chloe Peterson is tweeting that as well. She said, Bree Turner is in for some first quarter minutes, coming in over Damiris Dantas. And Dantas hasn't gone in at all. So Adrian said Boston is triple teamed. Why force the pass? Yeah, and that's the thing here. Okay, so this comes down to coaching. So we have 8 minutes, 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Aces let the Indiana Fever run the same play on them for the entirety of the first half. And that's why Leah Boston ended the first half with 18 points and she was playing the way that she was. Even though Caitlin Clark was not scoring, it was still effective for the Fever. Now the Aces are making adjustments. And now they have made adjustments. And since Caitlin is not hitting from 3, they're not guarding her the same way that they were. And they are cramming up the post, essentially. Like, there are multiple players down there. They're making sure that she doesn't have any easy looks. They are defending the pick and roll differently. So now that the Aces have made an adjustment there, now the Indiana Fever need to make an adjustment on their side. They don't need to continue running that same play, or if they run it, they have other options that they can run out of that play. And that's kind of what we need to see from them at this moment in time. And obviously it hurts the Fever that Caitlin Clark is not hitting from outside like she normally does. Obviously, that hurts them. But at the same time, it shouldn't be crippling to where they're not able to win. So if I was coaching the Fever, then that would be my game. That would be my strategy. I don't have their plays in front of me. I don't know all the options that they have. But yeah. Tony says, why are we not running? Yeah, I mean, that's been the $1 million question for the entirety of the beginning of the season. And they were actually, during the first half, I feel like they were pushing the pace. And the Aces are getting points off of pushing the pace. So I definitely would like to see them play quicker. Asia, little turnaround, Jay. And you can't let her get going either. Because love or hate Asia, she can get going. And she can make a huge difference for this team. And she can take over the game. So the Indiana Fever need to be on that as well. And Aaliyah Boston, like, she only has 2 fouls. She has fouls to give. Anyway, let's see how they adjust. And for the Fever, you have Caitlin, Aaliyah, Sid Colson, Sophie, and Kelsey. Another dish to Aaliyah Boston. Like, that's the thing. Like, Caitlin's going to find her. And then... So Asia's out right now. Asia's probably getting her last breath before she goes in for the rest of the game. I could see her coming back in at 6 minutes for the rest of the game. No way they called that a foul. They call that a shooting foul? th career game with 10 plus assists. The rest of Indiana history is 16. So she basically just broke that record. Yeah, so she currently has a double-double. 13 points, 10 assists, 3 rebounds. And again, as we know, not her greatest game. She's not been hitting. Her shooting percentage has been quite low for Caitlin. Chris said, are you doing a watch party for the finals? I probably won't. Because I think Dre and I will watch it together. Unless you guys want Dre and I to do a live stream together. But I think we want to watch it on our big TV. I also don't even know how many people would tune into a live stream of Game 7. I feel like not that many of you. Like, there's so many other people who do live streams. I feel like people wouldn't want to watch mine. But you guys are here with me right now, and I appreciate everyone who is here. Okay, so Natasha Howard is back in. It's Lexi, Sophie. Lexi, Sophie. Actually, Sophie just did exactly what I used to do when I played, and I barely ever got called for it. Because I was smaller, and so when I boxed out, I would always hook whoever I was boxing out. I would always hook their arm behind my back. Because otherwise, I just wasn't big enough to move people. And Sophie definitely just did that, and they called a foul on the other player. But, oh well. Whoopsies. Caitlin for 3. Oh. It's so crazy, too, because the entire arena, they're like, oh, as you can tell just how many Fever fans are in this arena today. And that was not the case with the Valkyries. Like, the Valkyries were holding it down for their team. In Vegas, there's a lot of Fever fans, but keep shooting, Caitlin. She wants Asia so bad. She wants to take Asia. Oh, don't telegraph it. Come on, Natasha Howard. Too many turnovers today from Natasha Howard. Travel? No? So on the floor for the Aces now, you have Asia back out there, Aaliyah Nye, Jackie Young, Jewel Lloyd, and Chelsea Gray. Lego said, what position did you play? I was a 2 guard, so it was pretty much just like a straight shooter. I would just shoot and run the floor. That's pretty much all I did. Shoot and run, shoot and run. There they go. Vegas 69-63. They, like Caitlin said, they will go on runs. And they are going on a run. This is, again, come on, Coach Steph White. This is where you come into play. This is where you come into play, Coach Steph White. Chelsea Gray is lethal from mid-range. Tyler said, why didn't you go to Game 7? Dre and I talked about it. For a couple reasons, we didn't go to Game 7. But we will be tuned in. We will be tuned in for sure. Yeah, just like a personal decision. I guess I'll give personal reasons we didn't want to go. We've also both been traveling so much. I have to travel again, likely this week. Like, ooh, it's crazy. Kind of crazy what my life has been looking like these past couple weeks. But I'm going to be traveling. He is going back overseas again soon. So it was just a lot. It was just a lot for us. And then also, like, yeah, Dre's still working on, like, his contracts and things for his next season, like, where he'll be playing, and just, yeah. Anyway. But we will be watching from home and rooting on the Thunder. Don't get mad at me, you guys. I know a lot of you are Pacers fans. Vaya said, I am sending a message to Caitlin. Please run your team if you can hear me. Yeah. Jeff said, are you live streaming Game 7? I probably won't, you guys. I just don't think a lot of people are going to tune in. Like, I've done other live streams for other games. I've never done for NBA games, but I know that there's so many people who go live for NBA games. And there's great channels who go live who have, like, very established NBA audiences. I just don't think anyone would show up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should. Oh no, Lauren said I just turned it off. I can't take it any longer. You guys, don't give up. There's still 6 minutes left. This is only 6 points. This is not, it's only 6 points. But I do agree, though. They need to get it together for sure. But they can still win this. It's not, I mean, I don't know. That's the thing, too, like, I don't know. I hope the Fever are not giving up when it's 6 points. It's literally 2 possessions, you guys. It's a 2-possession game with over 6 minutes to play. And I know that the girls' game is different than the guys. I know the NBA, like, this could be a 20-point game and you could still win in the NBA. I know it's a little bit different with the girls, but this is also where Coach comes into play. This is where Caitlin comes into play. Like, she has to be a leader at this time. And they have to make smart decisions. And they have to play to win. Play to win. Don't play to not lose. And that's what the Fever does sometimes when they get up. And they were leading. So Kelsey Mitchell to the basket. She got fouled. Right now the starters are back in for the Fever. Interesting. Yes, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys for reminding everyone. I don't know. I think they're good, but they have to play like they want it, and they have to play with energy, and they have to play fast. And Caitlin has to be a threat. Has to be. It's crazy even in the last 2 games that the team is just different in general when she's going off. And I feel like it's the same thing. Like, if you look at the Warriors are different when Steph Curry is playing like Steph Curry. Nice steal. Oh, they didn't call anything? Okay, let's go. Let's run. Let's run, Natasha Howard. But be smart with the ball, too. Be smart with the ball, please. What's happening? There we go. And one, Kelsey Mitchell. I told you guys, she's the best finisher at the rim. King Caldwell, my 2K TV GOAT forever. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Guron, thank you so much. They do it all the time. Try to hold on mental. Yeah, they do it all the time. I don't know why they slow it down when they start winning. Come on, Kelsey, we need that free throw. Gunslinger, thank you so much. You're rooting for the Thunder? What in tarnation? Yeah, probably watch that on TV yourselves. Thank you so much. Wait, it's not letting me like the super chat for some reason. Wait, maybe it did. Thank you so much. So my fiance Dre, he played for the Thunder for many years, and so I've spent a lot of time in Oklahoma City. And also, like, still know a lot of people who work there and stuff, so that's why we're rooting for them. If you guys didn't know, like, that's the backstory, I guess. It would be really bandwagon of me to be a Pacers, which I guess is bandwagon of me to be a Fever fan, but I didn't have, like, a WNBA team until recently, so. Kelsey Mitchell for 3, and she hits. There we go. Someone's going to step up. Kelsey Mitchell's going to step up. What does that give her? All right, 69-69 with 5 minutes left. See, for those of you guys, do not quit on them. It is, look at it. It's a tie game now. I told you, it's 2 possessions. End up being 3 possessions, but 2-possession game. And it's tied up. Tied up. We're good. So, Aaliyah Boston 24, Kelsey Mitchell 16. Everybody, see, this is why you come to my watch party, because we are the chill watch party. We just breathe. We only overreact when it's, warranted, which happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. And when stuff pops off, like, it definitely gets crazy in here. But for the most part, it's just a chill stream. We just see the flow of the game. Look at that. Tie game. 5 minutes left. Still anyone's game. Good to go. Yeah, Cameron, you're right. I went to Old Dominion for basketball. And then I finished up my schooling at American University. Yeah, I was actually, when I was a kid, I was a fan of the Cleveland Rockers, which was the WNBA team that was there, because I'm from Akron, Ohio. But Ohio doesn't have a WNBA team anymore. So I was a Rockers fan, but they're no longer. So I didn't really have a team. So Indiana technically is the closest team for me from where I'm from. And obviously, like, the reason I'm an OKC fan is because of, that's family now. But also, anybody watching here if you guys live in Oklahoma, I actually loved Oklahoma City. Like, I really like Oklahoma in general, and I was not expecting to like it, but because it's so chill there. Go, 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 Caitlin. Run. Everyone run with her. How was that not a foul? That was actually insane. Jeffrey, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. They called a foul on that? Oh my God. But this is another reason. This is the same thing, and especially when you're at Vegas, this is the same thing like with the New York Liberty. You cannot have this be like a close game at the very end because Vegas is going to have the calls. And even that foul right there, like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Boss Dog said it's always the Fever versus the refs. But if the Fever took care of business and it wasn't a close game. Wait, what the heck? What is going on? Caitlin, wait, what was that? Hold on, what was that? What was that? What was that? Wait, what is she complaining about? That was actually crazy to call a foul on that, but oh. So she basically like thinks she was about to double dribble. Come on, Caitlin. You got to be better. You got to be better than this. Team needs ya. Kelsey Mitchell's hot though. Feed her. Feed her the ball. All right, girls got to lock in though. Jacob, thank you. Enjoy your lives. Thank you so much. All right, well, Asia's stepping up. Asia's stepping up. Come on, Caitlin. Caitlin for three. Wow, she can't hit. She can't get one. Kelsey for three. Oh, nice rebound, Lexi. Risky pass. What is she from three? What is she from three right now? Oh, she's 1 of 8 from three. Gnarly cold streak. Ooh, they're challenging this out of bounds, which is low-key smart, but let's see. They're challenging this. Oh, this is going to be a tough one to overturn, though, because it does look like both of their hands touch the ball. That was a risky pass, though, I will say. Dang, and she does have 7 turnovers. Come on, Caitlin. The thing is, like, even if they're still kind of unsure, it's like they can't overturn it unless they're very sure. I think, did Asia's get on the ball? It's so hard to see because it's blurry too, because normally you can tell by the rotation of the ball, like if somebody else hits it, the rotation starts to turn. Huh. What do we got, refs? These don't look like Sephora refs to me. I don't think these men are working at Sephora. These men do not look like they know anything about a NARS blush or a Rare Beauty mascara. Gary said if they can't tell after a minute, the call stands. Yeah, the thing with overturning calls is you have to be so sure. It's not like you can be like, well, maybe, so let's overturn it. You know, you have to be really sure. And if it's inconclusive or whatever, then I think this is going to be hard to overturn because it looks like Asia touches it. Oh. successful in their call. So is there something I didn't see? So Asia did not touch it? Fair enough. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much. Thank you. Rach, you and Dre should come to Singapore. That would be fun. All right, let's see. We'll see what kind of fight the Fever has. See what kind of dog they have. Asia Wilson showing up. She's showing up for her team when she wasn't in the first. She wasn't playing well. Nice. It's a risky pass. My God. But good finish, Aaliyah Boston. Chelsea Gray for 3. Chelsea Gray and Asia Wilson, are the two that are going off for these aces. All right, now we're getting into tricky territory. We're getting into tricky territory here. They're running the same play. You got to finish, Aaliyah. Come on, Natasha Howard. Oof. You get the game to tied at 69, and then you're unable to go. You have to score quick. Finish that. Nice, Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell she is the one who stepped up this second half, excuse me. We still have a game. 6 points in 2 minutes they just have to dig deep, but geez. Do they have the fight in them? All right. That's Asia taking over. Let's see this in slow-mo. That was fair enough. I don't know where the foul is on that, but good move by Asia for sure. And she stepped up so much in the second half. Yeah, that's what they're saying now. She was 2 of 13 in the first half, and she stepped up big. 22 points now. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And then also Chelsea Gray, 18 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. All right, so it's back to an 8-point game, 1:46 left in the fourth. And what we've honestly seen in the fourth quarter is the Aces making all of the adjustments and also just with playing with more heart. Playing with more like heart and will, I feel like, than the Indiana Fever. They've just come out with fire. And Asia Wilson said at half, like, I'm not playing good enough. Like, I need to do better for my team. And she turned it around. And that's exactly what they needed. And it starts from her. She's the leader of that team. She's the star of that team. It starts from her and trickles all the way down. And Chelsea Gray also stepped up. She's a veteran. And I don't know what it is. I don't know where the fight is from the Fever. And that's kind of what I'm missing. Obviously, Caitlin's been ice cold. But Kelsey Mitchell is the one player who has stepped up big. Dang, she cannot hit. She cannot hit. Oof. Because these are shots. These are shots on any given night that you're like, oh, better get out there. Why is Asia Wilson wide open underneath? What is going on? This is a mental lapse on the Fever's part. Like, they are breaking down defensively, offensively, can't get the ball in the basket. Good finish. I don't know, might not be enough. It might not be enough. Oh, good steal. Caitlin with the strip. She heard us talking. She strips Jackie Young, and now it's a 5-point game. Okay, so you guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to sit back. And watch. I don't know what these girls are doing. I'm saying that Caitlin can't hit anything. Then she strips Jackie Young, takes it down. Fair enough. I said, where's the heart? Where's the want? And then they bring it back. It's still a game. 50 seconds left. 2-possession game. The Aces are up by 5. Whew. This is where coaching, this is also where coaching comes into play on both sides. And you have Coach Steph White with Becky Hammon, who has won multiple championships in the WNBA. This game, I'm sorry, you guys, this game is so weird. Like, the runs have been so weird. It was like all the momentum was going in the Aces' favor. Lexi Hall defending Jackie Young. And again, take a shot for every time they call a foul on some sort of screen. There we are. How many shots have we taken so far this game? Oh. Wait, I didn't even see that. Hold on. Does the Fever have a challenge? Okay, they are challenging it. Good. Because it did look like she was still moving. She was kind of going sideways. But Aaliyah Boston also came in with quite a bit of force. So let's see. But Aaliyah Boston's also much bigger than Jackie Young. So those two, obviously, Jackie Young is going to take the force of that from Aaliyah Boston. So let's see. Whew. But Jackie Young was moving. Let's see. Here we go again. Yeah, that wasn't really even a screen in general. That was a handoff, and then she just kind of like, ooh. Yeah, that looked like that should be overturned. I don't know. I was wrong about the last one, though. I don't know. That was a good challenge. Let's see. Wait. Huh? What? Wait.
I should rephrase that. Yes. But yeah, I did think opinion are perfectly. Yes, that's a better way to say it. Sorry about that. issue I had. And moving into Boston, right, more than Boston.
So the commentators are saying it as well. They were
A little bit of a break there for Las Vegas.
they were saying that they also disagree with this. Wait, that's actually crazy. They were saying that she was definitely moving and she was moving into Aaliyah Boston. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting, guys. But I told you guys this earlier on in the game. This Vegas has home court advantage. So if you're the Indiana Fever, it can't be a close game at the end. You can't play around with that. You can't play around with your odds. You can't play around with your odds to try to win a close game at Vegas. Can't do that. Mm-mm. All right, what do we got, Caitlin? It's 1-for-1 from the free throw line. There is 40 seconds left to go. All right, she goes 2 for 2. It's crazy that we're like, oh, Caitlin's having a horrible game and she has 19 points. 19 points and 11 assists on a not great game for her. All right, they are advancing the ball. Lord of the Sky, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Losing to teams below 500 is pathetic. I mean, it's kind of in the WNBA, it's anyone's game any given night. It's like there's not that many teams. There's not that many games. They have to be ready to play literally every single game. And the Aces have been a team that has been so hard for the Indiana Fever. I don't think they beat them at all last season. I was expecting them to be able to finish it here, but also, you guys, it's still a 2-possession game with 30 seconds left. So, I don't know. Maybe I've been watching the NBA too much. I've seen an NBA team win when they're like down 12 with 30 seconds. So, maybe I'm too whatever. Ray said, I agree, but the refs are terrible. Yeah, I'm going to sound like a broken record. You can't have a close game with the Aces at the end of the game. You can't have a close game with the New York Liberty at the end of the game. Like, do not play around with your odds. Do not play around with that. Be up by a significant amount and take care of business. And you just have to know. You have a target on your back. Take care of all of those things. Okay, so now... Oh, Lexi. So we have Lexi, Sophie, Kelsey, Aaliyah, and Caitlin in. Asia with a big block on Lexi's drive to the basket, which, I mean, could see that one coming. Go up, go up. Shit. Ah, you gotta finish that. You gotta finish that. You gotta finish that. That was a great pass. You got to finish that. Let me see. Can't expose the ball. You can't expose the ball that much when Asia is around because she's great at that. She's great at blocking shots. And she will block it from across the paint or from behind. And that was the same thing. I think it was Bree Turner also who got blocked by her earlier on in the game. It's like you can't expose the ball like this. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see with it. Like, you can't expose the ball like this when Asia is like anywhere in the vicinity because you're basically just giving it to her on a silver platter. All right, you guys, 25.7 seconds left. Vegas is up 87-81. Okay, so Jackie's going to the free throw line. 22 seconds left.
Jackie, 89% free throw shooter. Perfect on the day as well. Back from last year.
All right, Jackie Young hits her first one. Sorry, I'm a little behind the score on here also. So my apologies, you guys, if I'm a little behind. Norman said every team will get up for the Fever. Yeah, we knew this was going to be a big game. It's two of the biggest stars in the league going up against one another, and that's Caitlin and Asia. God, Caitlin. Ice cold. Ice cold today. That one's going to sting. That one's definitely going to sting for her. That's going to sting for the whole team. Becky Hammond, Coach Steph White, hugging, chit-chatting, mutual respect. Wow. Wait, I didn't know that. 16th straight win versus Indiana. Yeah, that's a little bit of that's their kryptonite. It's Indiana's kryptonite. They cannot figure out this Aces team, but kudos to them because they came out strong in the second half. And like I told you guys, the adjustments that they made in the second half, I think is what kind of turned around the game. In the first half, the Indiana Fever was running the same play over and over, and it was working, and it was doing really great for them. And then the Aces adjusted, and then I feel like down the stretch, I don't know what it was, if it wasn't like foot on the gas, and just trying to win instead of not trying to lose. And that's what we've kind of seen from the Fever is like they start to slow up. Aces leading scorers, Asia 24, Chelsea Gray 18, and Jackie Young with 18. Chemo says the Fever were outcoached. Like, coaching definitely had something to do with it towards the end, but hold on, let me hear this really quick.
It was our defense, and that's something that we've been harping on a lot. I don't know how many turnovers we had, but it was our defense. We had to lock in on to a lot of steam, but we got the job done. But I just want to apologize to everybody that was watching. That is not a normal April tonight. And we'll be back. But I'm appreciative that my teammates really trust me and continue to trust me, and that's the reason why I do what I do and love what I love with the people that I love because they really build so much trust in me. So sorry if you had to see that, but we got the dub.
It's okay. You guys looked a little bit like Thunderbirds out there. You talked about the trust. What did you see?
She said not a normal Asia Wilson night. I mean, yeah, her first half she struggled, but it was really the Aaliyah Boston show in the first half. I don't think anybody was like on top of their game in the first half. She did fine in the second. She found her groove and was hitting all the shots that she normally hits.
We see you, girl. We out there too. We supporting you always.
Last one for me. You mentioned the bench, Aaliyah Nye coming in huge. You mentioned Jackie Young as well. Just collectively, what is it like when everything is popping for everyone?
It's a blessing. It really is. Like, we work our butts off in practice every single day. So for us to finally have some carryover, it's a good thing. I'm not satisfied. We got to keep pushing because this league is really good and we got another one coming up. But right now, it's good to be in a win column. So let's try to take it.
All right, that's pretty much that. And I think, okay, so let's look at this. You guys are saying it's rigged. Okay, it's not. Firstly, I don't think this game is rigged. I think whenever you are on the road, especially if you are the Indiana Fever, you cannot bank on the game being close at the end. You have to handle business. You have to win by more than you think you need to win in order to win by a small margin. You can't leave the game up to the refs and like leave that in their hands. And I will say I felt like there were some questionable calls towards the end of the game, but did that decide the game? No. The Indiana Fever needed to do better. I think they needed to show a little bit more fight in that fourth quarter. I think when they got it back, we were talking, there were 6 minutes left in the game. The Aces were up, I think 6 or 7. And I was like, you guys, it's 6 points. I was like, you guys, it's a 2-possession game with 6 minutes left. Don't worry about it. And then within a minute, they hit whatever. I think it was like a Caitlin Clark and one, Caitlin layup and something else, maybe Kelsey Mitchell. Then it's a tie game, right? And then they had 5 minutes with a tie game, and then the Aces went on a run. And so that just shows that's fight, that's composure, that's coaching. That's also like not having home court advantage. So as you can see, you guys, in the fourth quarter, the Aces outscored the Indiana Fever 31-20. They outscored them the entire second half. So then they made adjustments. They made adjustments to what the Indiana Fever were doing. It shouldn't be that way, though. We need fair play. Yeah, but that's also across all sports. It's across all sports. So I don't know. I don't like to make excuses, especially when this wasn't the best that we've seen the Indiana Fever either. So I don't like to make excuses like, oh, it was the refs, oh, it was the refs, oh, it was the refs. You got to take care of business and make sure that the refs can't impact the game at the end of the game. So with that, look at the final box scores. We had Aaliyah Boston leading all scorers with 26 points and 10 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell, 20 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Lexi Hall, 7 points, 6 rebounds. And Caitlin Clark with 19 points and 11 assists. Brianna Turner off the bench with 2 points. And then for the Aces, Asia with 24 and 7. Chelsea Gray, 18 with 3 assists. Jackie Young with 19 and 7 rebounds. And Jewel Lloyd with 10 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Aaliyah Nye off the bench with 11. Guys, you guys are being like a little tough. So with that also, the Fever are now, does that make them? Yeah, the Fever are now 6-7 on the season, and the Aces are also 6-7. So the Aces were 5-7 going into this, and the Fever were at 500. But that's it, you guys. I feel like everyone's really upset this game. Was it 16 turnovers by Cece? No, it was not. She did not have 16 turnovers. She had 8 turnovers, which isn't great. Which, again, like, she's off. She's off. Her shooting is off. And I feel like when her shooting is off, it kind of affects other parts of her game as well. Like I told you guys, I'm not going to freak out about it. I think she'll figure it out. She has proven to be a great player, and she has proven what she can do. And she proved that in her rookie season. She's proved it in other games this season. So I'm not going to freak out and just be like, oh, she sucks. She can't shoot anymore. I don't think that's fair at all. And even with the kind of game that she had, she still put up 19 with 10 assists. So I think let's also try to be fair in our criticism and also give credit where credit's due and give some credit for the Aces because they figured it out in the second half. Rayon said it's not how you start the season, it's how you finish. Yeah, definitely last season, the Fever sucked in the first half of the season, and then after All-Star break, they figured it out. So I wasn't expecting it to take this long for them. But ARS, Luchito, thank you so much. Thank you. Great comeback by Asia. I guess that's why she's the MVP. Yeah, she definitely was MVP last season. And she said, like, she took accountability. She wasn't playing her best, but she definitely stepped it up in the second half and led her team. And that's what her team needs. That's especially what the Aces need now with the roster that they have. But thank you so much. Thank you. It's beyond disgraceful to say that 12 free throws didn't make the difference in an 8-point loss. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I think you also need to prepare your locker room and say, like, this is what, it's not a surprise that they're going to have home court advantage. Like, that's not a surprise. So how do we not make excuses on that front and do whatever we need to do to make sure that we win the game in other ways? Like, if we look at, like, I'm not if the refs are not going to change, I'm not going to just continue being like, oh, every game they lose is because of the refs. I'm not going to do that. So if, yeah, 3-point field goal 3-point percentage, they shot 26 from 3. They shot 48 from field goal. The Aces shot 30% from 3, 45 from field goal. They had 21 free throws. Fair enough. They had 21 free throws to Indiana Fever's 9 free throws. But also some of those came at the end of the game. I'll rewatch it back. I'll rewatch it back and give you guys my honest opinion at the end of that game. There were some questionable calls, but when you walk into that Aces gym, you have to be ready for home court advantage. There were some turnovers that were really questionable. There were some unforced turnovers. There were some lapses in judgment. There were some lapses on the defensive end as well, where I was like, what is even going on? Like, what are the Fever doing? Why are they not guarding certain players? So, like, those are the things that you have to look at. Kurt said, are you a Fever fan or a Vegas fan? I'm an Indiana Fever fan, but I'm also calling it how it is. Okay, guys? One thing I'm going to do is be honest with you. So I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on the Fever. They can still get it together. 1,000% they can get it together. But they didn't play their best. They didn't play their best at all. Also, somebody was saying, I'm going to jump off of here soon. Oh, there's like 11 seconds left in this Dallas game. Hold on. Wow, Sony Citron with 24, Kiki Ariafen with 19. Somebody said Paige just tied the game. Hold on, let's check this out really quick, and then I'm gonna jump. Wait, what? Oh, it's going into overtime. Overtime in Dallas. Do you guys want me to stay on for the overtime? Yes or no? Goo Lame said people forget that even MJ and Kobe had games like 1 of 13 or 2 of 13. Yeah, I mean, it happens. That's why I'm not overreacting to any of this. Overall, it's not great, but Caitlin has proved herself. She's proven what she can do and what she will get back to. She's just having a rough patch, and those are 2 games in a row that she didn't shoot like herself. So I'm not worried, but I also think that if Caitlin played better in both of these 2 games, the Indiana Fever probably would have won this game, and they probably would have won against the Valkyries as well. When Caitlin isn't in the flow, when isn't hitting those long shots, it makes it easier for the other team's defense they play differently. They play differently. Do we have fast break points? I think so. In the first half, I felt like the Indiana Fever were running the ball a lot more than they did in the second half. And I really like that about them. Like I told you guys in the first quarter, I was like, oh, this feels like a better pace of the game, like on both ends. And then I don't know what happened because the Aces started running the ball more, and that was getting them fast break points, and they were turning their defense into offense. And we just saw that in spurts from the Fever. So still, like, their identity of being a really quick and fast-paced team, like, we have seen glimpses of it. And when we see those glimpses, they look really good. But when they steer away from that is when we're just not seeing them at the top of their game. All right. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened. My live chat just restarted. Somebody said Becky Hammon is 6-1 in games against Stephanie White's teams in Connecticut and Indiana. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe Coach Becky Hammon knows her systems. Miguelito said they need Red Bulls all game long. Yeah, energy. All right, you guys. A lot of people are. Oh, Cray Cray said whoever wins this game gets Rookie of the Year. I know we weren't tuned in. Okay, so there's 5 minutes left. Let's see. So you guys want me to stay? A lot of people are jumping, but you guys want me to stay for this? I can change the score. Paige is getting a double team, and they called timeout? What was that? Hold on, let me change the score if you guys want to watch this. Let's see. Scores. Where is it? Okay, so it does look like Atlanta pulled ahead. They were tied with Chicago at halftime. But it looks like they pulled ahead and they beat Chicago 93-80. Okay, let me pull this up. Score. All right, if any of you guys are just tuning in, we are just catching a little bit of overtime and then I'm going to jump. Just catching a little bit of the overtime game and then... Tony said, unsubscribing from your negativity on Caitlyn. Something might be wrong with... I have no negativity on Caitlyn. What is going on? We are allowed to say that she's not playing her best. Come on, you guys. We are talking about basketball here, and that's... I'm sure she would say the same thing. All right, you guys. So it's 84-84, Dallas and Washington. This camera angle is really weird. I know a lot of you guys were saying this camera angle. It is so strange. It's like a view. So strange. All right, Brittany Sykes. I cannot take this camera angle. It's going to give me a headache. A box score? Yes. Sorry, let me put up the box score really quick. Let me find it. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, the wings. Here we go. Why is the camera angle like this? Who is doing this broadcast? This is so bizarre. I could not have watched the whole game like this. Okay. Okay, there's a Dallas box score. me get the Mystics up for you guys really quick. Then I'm going to jump after this game. There you go. Romy said, Fever need to play fast so bad on half-court offense. Yeah, they're much better when they play fast. And they were in the beginning, so I'm not necessarily sure what happened or if Aces just made adjustments and yeah, I don't know. Chemo said, thank you for all you do, Rachel. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are staying for just a couple more minutes. We'll see how this game ends. They are reviewing this play here. Although I already have a headache from the camera angle. Jade said CC versus Paige is going to be a much watched game. Yes, for sure. For sure. I think that's next week also. Dallas versus Indiana. I think it's next week. You guys are asking if you're streaming later. No, I'm probably not going to stream Game 7. We've done a lot today. I'm probably just going to watch it on our big screen. Jim, thank you so much. Love your channel, Rachel. Thank you. Okay, guys. Dallas is up 86-84. 3 minutes left in overtime. I currently have a migraine from watching on this camera angle. But here we are. Anything for you guys. Paige, little back door. She has, let's see. Yeah, she has 20 now. She only had 5 in the first half. She has 20 points. Paige has 20 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Arike has 27 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. And then for the Mystics, Sony has 24 and 9 rebounds. And Kiki Riefan has 19 points and 6 rebounds. Looks like this is going to be a long OT too. All right, 88-86, 2.5 minutes left. The score is a little bit ahead of me. Whoa. They get another possession. You guys, this is so hard to watch, not because of the players, but because of this camera angle. Like, I'm actually going to pass out watching it. Shakira Austin hits at the baseline. Okay, 141 left. 88-88. Izzy said, is there a way to play audio on streams or will they get flagged too? I mean, I can turn up the volume a little bit if you guys want to hear it. Edwell, shout out from the Philippines. Welcome. All right, 1 minute left. If this goes into double overtime, I don't think I can do it, you guys. I'm going to watch it on my own. And I'm going to watch it like this, like your grandma watches things, like when they hold it out from their face, because I cannot. This is the worst camera angle I've ever seen in my life.
Attacking, kick, Smith in the corner. Does not go. A fight for the rebound. Ends up with Becker right then on the front.
Like normally you have a camera angle like this for just a few seconds, not the whole entire game.
Paige Beckers, you don't see that many times.
Paige missed a little bunny.
Right there. Disappointed in that last play. She's not going to stay in that moment. She's on to the next. Trust and believe. One of the most fierce competitors.
All right, you guys, 43 seconds left. Not a 2-point game. Tied up 88-88. 43 seconds left. Dave, congrats, Rachel. Great job. Thank you.
Trickles off the rim for Paige Becker. She couldn't believe it.
Seema said everyone call Rachel Meemaw now. Yeah, I'm going to be holding the screen like this because I cannot. About to put my glasses on again. Michael White said who's winning right now between Dallas. The score is here. It's 88-88. It's in overtime. 43 seconds left. That's why we're staying on just a little bit longer to catch the end of this game. We were watching the Fever Aces game. The Fever lost again. That's 2 games in a row for them on the road. Valkyries and Aces. And really they did have the energy in the second half. And the Aces came out and made adjustments. And Chelsea Gray and Asia stepped up. Kelsey Mitchell stepped up for the Fever in that last quarter, but it just wasn't enough. Somebody said that great picks by the Mystics. Yeah, they have like 2 rookies who are in Rookie of the Year conversation in Sony and in Kiki. Brittany Sykes mid-range misses. Travel? Huh? All right, well, they called a jump ball on that.
It will be Citron and James. Let's take a look right here. There was a screen up top by Austin. And there was a lot of space right there. Brittany Sykes
I would have
tried this.
possibly called that a travel before the jump ball, but hey,
Scrap on the ground for a possession.
don't question the things that the WNBA referees do. It's always, you'll never know what's going to be called. Oh, Kiki with a big grab and then blocked. 27 seconds left. There's a 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kick to Sony Citron. Oh, and she hits. That was big. That was big time. That was big. Sony Citron for 3 from the corner. It puts the Mystics up 91-88. That was big. This is a Rookie of the Year battle right here. You literally have Sony, Kiki, and Paige. You have all 3 of them.
There are rhythm threes, and Sonia Citron is a rhythm player right here. Get a paint touch, swing it out.
She held it. She held it too. She held the gooseneck. Ugh. Everyone's saying Sony Rookie of the Year. I think this is the thing that's actually fun about this rookie class is I think it's going to be a race. I think there's going to be a real race for Rookie of the Year between Sony, Kiki, and Paige. Like, all 3 of them have done really well this season, and it's like no one's really run away with it yet. Yeah, Down to Earth said, can't go wrong with either Kiki, Citron, or Paige at this point. Yeah. But that's kind of what makes it more fun. Like, there's things to talk about, things to debate. Like, we can break down. I think midway through the season, I'll probably do that. Like, let's break down what all 3 of these rookies are doing, how their teams are doing. I mean, This is the two teams right here. Dallas is really struggling, but Washington isn't far behind. Oh my God, this camera angle. There's no way in heck that they're using this camera angle. 5 seconds left, 4 seconds left. Page for three. Can't get it off. That's game. That's game. That's game. That's big. That's big. That's big. So the Mystics come out with the win, 91-88. You're welcome, you guys, for staying for overtime. That's big. Let's see. Yeah, 3-11 for the Dallas Wings. That's going to be 3-12. And then the Mystics are 5-8. That's about to go to 6-8. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to jump now. Thank you, all of you guys, so much for tuning into this live watch party. Make sure that you like the live and subscribe. We definitely go live for more games. With that, enjoy Game 7. Go OKC. And I'll see you guys.